Hey guys, what's up? It's Asha and today's video is going to be all about shopping on a budget and my personal top tips for if you are young or a student or still in school or something like that and you don't have the money to go and buy a Louis Vuitton bag, because that's certainly not me. However, you can still stay really fashionable without spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And so I thought that I would share my top kind of tips with you on shopping on a budget. So the first tip is to invest in like good quality basic pieces. So for example, I have got, oh, they're inside out. I've got these jeans from American Apparel, which were kind of expensive, but they are such good quality and I have worn them so many times. So I know I'm going to get so much use out of these in the future and like throughout the years and everything. And they're also really flattering on my body shape. Really worth it for the quality and for the amount of wear that you're going to get out of it. Sometimes what I'll do is I like to look at fashion in a way that's like, I look at a piece that I'm going to buy compared to the price. I really don't know if this is going to make sense, but I look at the piece, I look at the price, and then I see how many times I'm going to wear that. So for those jeans example, I probably am going to get like 100 wears, if not more, out of them, which makes it $1 for every single wear that I wear them for. Whereas something else that I bought, which is stunning, but I haven't really got that many wears out of it, it is this white skirt, and it goes all the way to the floor with this lace. This cost me $80 and I've worn it twice. $40 a wear, which is a bit ridiculous. Item like that is these shorts that I've recently got from American Apparel, which were kind of expensive, but I know that I'm going to get a ton of wear out of them. My next tip is to not spend a lot of money on trends or fads that you really are not going to get a lot of wear out in the future. Even though at the moment you might think they're trending, everyone's wearing it. So for example, about a year and a half ago, the military trend was really in. So a lot of pieces were very like khaki, had those, I'm trying to think of the word but I can't right now, like those splatters, like the green splatters all over them. And I saw like a jacket in Sports Girl for I think something like $150 of this military jacket, and I was like, that's so nice, I would love to buy that, but I know that in like 3 months time I'm never going to wear it. And 3 months later it was on sale in Sports Girl and they were struggling to sell the piece. So definitely don't spend a lot of money on items that you are, you know, only going to wear a couple of times. Kind of goes back to what I said before about looking at an item of clothing in terms of price and in terms of how long you're going to wear it for. So if that jacket costs you $150 but you're only going to get 3 wears out of it, that's what, $50 a wear? Like, is that really worth it? And I've made this mistake a few times. I think a lot of people have and will. I mean, the Birkenstock trend is really in at the moment, and I think it will be for this summer, but is it going to be at all after that? Like, people are spending hundreds of dollars on sandals and I really just can't justify that, because I know that soon it's not going to be popular anymore. Much better off just going to Ruby and buying a $20 knockoff pair. Next tip is not to buy something just because it's on sale. I think a lot of the times you go into a store and there'll be something and it's like reduced from $50 to $20 and you're like, oh my god. Think about that piece if it wasn't on sale and whether or not you would actually wear it. And I've definitely made this mistake before, like, or even on websites where they sell really cheap clothes. And I'm like, oh my god, everything's so cheap, and you just buy everything and then you never even wear it. It goes back to that thing again, I know I'm going to mention this heaps, is even though it only costs you $25, if you're only going to wear it once, are you really, like, are you happy paying $25 to wear something once? The next tip is to DIY your clothes, and I think that's kind of an obvious one when it comes to shopping on a budget. But for me, I'm very tall, so a lot of times I'll go out and buy dresses, and unfortunately I think there's something wrong with my washing machine and I probably need to buy a new one. I'm sorry if I sound a bit nasally, guys, I've been a bit sick. Anyway, a lot of the times I will buy a dress, I'll wear it a few times, I'll put it in the wash, it'll come out of the wash, it will have shrunk, and it doesn't fit me anymore. Waste of money. But you can DIY it into like crop tops or t-shirts or whatever, and I've done that before and it works really well. I have old jeans that have gotten really old. Like, I have a pair of old jeans that got really ripped at the knees and stuff, and it just didn't look nice, so I ended up cutting them into shorts. So obviously, like op shopping or thrift shopping if you live in the US or anything, some of my most worn pieces I've bought like at the op shop. For example, especially high-waisted shorts or stuff like that, I buy a lot of like high-waisted jeans from the op shop and then cut them into shorts. These pair are by a brand called Amco, and I've never really heard of them, but whatever. These cost me like $5 for a pair of jeans, and they look like this, and I cut them into shorts and they're really ripped and stuff at the end, and I wear these like literally all the time. I ended up finding a pair of Levi jeans which I cut into shorts, and yeah, I wear these all the time as well, and I kind of like these because they're a little bit more mid-rise. Yeah, op shopping is definitely a plus. Go op shopping, like you'll find some stuff that you really would not think that you could find. And then my last tip is to sell your old clothes. So I recently set up an eBay store. I'll link it down below. I don't have anything listed at the moment, but I have like in the past sold things, and you would be surprised what people are like willing to pay for some of your old junk that you just think is complete junk. So yeah, list your stuff on eBay, or you could make like an Instagram page where you sell your clothes. I haven't done that, but that's another tip. And then use that money to invest in new pieces, to invest, like I said, in pieces that like are a little bit more expensive, but you know you're going to get a lot of wear. There's also another thing that I really want to do based in Australia. I don't know if it's out of Australia, but it's called Suitcase Rummage, and I think they're doing it in Brisbane soon, so I really want to do it. Basically you pay, I think it's like $20, and you can fill up 3 suitcases with whatever you like. It doesn't even have to be clothes, and you go down and it's like a mini market and you sell all your clothes, and I've had friends that have done it and have made like hundreds of dollars. So I really want to do that. I will let you guys know how that goes if I end up doing it. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you have any tips for shopping on a budget, because I would love to hear them. I hope these weren't like super obvious. I hope they were helpful somehow. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!